Hey, welcome to EPN Plays. I hope you can hear me okay. I'm going to pop the audio on for the game. We are playing Game Builder Garage on the Nintendo Switch. I got this code just from Nintendo. Thank you, Nintendo. Just before E3, and I had the full intention to be jumping on board and playing some of this. I have played a little bit of it, but of course E3 got nuts. It got crazy. Streams every day. Goku says audio is great. Thank you so much, Goku. I saw somebody say, well, Nintendo Boy caught a stream on a work day. That's very cool. Somebody said, is this out already? And I think that's kind of the state of the world right now in games. There's so many things percolating in the news, so much stuff going on. E3, I think, is partially to blame for that, but a lot of stuff has been launching recently. A lot of big things have been going on. So I've got some catching up to do, and I thought, okay, well, let's play this together, because I think people are going to be a little bit curious about this. What the setup with this game is it allows you to build your own game. So I'm just going to put my headphones on so I can hear the game. And it's made by Nintendo, so it has some Nintendo core philosophies, which is really cool. And you learn a little bit about some fundamentals on game design, and really this is a game to kind of highlight programming, which is pretty darn cool. I'm going to turn the audio down on the game just a little bit, so I'm not fighting with it, okay? So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. KFXG is interested in this. Hip Hop Dan, how you doing? Good to see you. The Ren, good to see you. And I am doing well. New Alpha JPN, good to see you. And Sulako88 is here. All right, okay, let's go. Let's jump into Game Builder Garage, which is kind of Nintendo's answer to what Sony has delivered with Dreams and what's already out there on the internet with Roblox. And there are a variety of these different engine types of games that teach you how to make some games. So what we're going to do now is kind of like some checkpoint quizzes based on what I have learned. And I'm not going to start you right from the beginning because each one of the lessons takes a little bit of time. And but this gives you an idea of what you have to do. Thanks for streaming today after I'm off work. That's awesome, Goku. Well, I wanted to stream, and I cut the rundown today. I felt like I needed to kind of package something up because I've been doing so much live streaming, and that was fun. But I also wanted to stream today, so this is how we're doing it today. So thanks for joining me. Delta Charlie is here. Who was first in the room, actually? Dave Gibbons, first. Woohoo! It's great to see everybody. Thanks for being here. Okay, let's jump in. We are going to learn some things. Okay, so it gives you a little bit of a refresher, recap, some explanations, and then you jump in where I may have already gotten that and I skipped over it. Okay, so these are the things that are available to me. These you can't read everything, which is kind of a problem. So this is this stick control, and so I can click on that and I can alter something, but I don't know what I can do. I have to go back out, I think, because I don't even know what this challenge is. Okay, one sec. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can toggle anything. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, here it is. Start again. Start the puzzle from the beginning. Tell me what I got to do. Hey, UFO. I think I just have to make the UFO move. Is that right? Yes. Okay, so... Oh. I basically draw a... that's where I gotta go. I draw a line from... And I gotta erase that line. The lines are basically... I guess it's sort of analogous to a line of code. But I'm telling the UFO that the stick is going to be connected to it and it's going to have some interaction with it. So this is up and down. And I'm going to... go to up and down right there. Okay, now I should be able to... You can jump right back in, and now I have control of the UFO. And the idea... They're very simple. Everything is very simple. Enjoying the heat today, Vic? It's actually not too bad in the basement. That's why I can wear a hoodie right now. Everything is very simple, but you're basically learning fundamentals. So here I'm trying to get the apple to the person, I believe, right? And I have control of this blue box, but I need to take control of the yellow box. Okay, so that means... And I can only use the assets that are available to me. Okay, so I'm going to change the properties. Where the heck do I want... Okay, so the connection point is going to be here. So it's going to connect to the... Oh, gosh. I feel like I might be too dumb for this. Okay. Can I change anything else with this? I can only change the object settings. Okay. I don't know. I may not be able to get this. Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm connected. Let's see. Okay, so I want it to be on the other side. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's connected to the blue box on the other side. Okay, so I have to go back. You have to think. I mean, this is a game. It's a game that's teaching you how to play it. So I think what I need is this side. So I want to be here. Let's see. Yes. Boom. Okay. All right. So there's a lot of trial and error. And, oh, Andrew, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. So there's a lot of trial and error in these little puzzles. And then when you get into... I'll try to get through these things, and then you'll see what the core lessons are like. And then I've got a couple of lessons. We'll see how far I can get with the lessons, because they take a little bit of time. But this will give you an idea of what the onboarding is with the game. Again, I forget what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so... Oh, I see. So I'm trying to get the apple to the character. And I do have a jump. Okay. So let's see what I can do in the programming thing. Okay, so I have my buttons there. Okay, so here, this is what? This is the object. This is the ball, the object that I can push. Okay, so it is destructive, so I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to put destructible on. Let's see what that does. No, okay. Maybe if I take both of those off. Other. Oh, right. I can I can get kind of... So it can destroy specific things. So why don't we say it will destroy a cylinder. And it's movable. And it's destructive. Okay, let's see what happens there. Boom. All right, so you have to change parameters, and then you learn some things, and you experiment, and then you get past these things. It's very rudimentary right now, but you know, trust me, when you see the spaghetti lines of all of the different objects and the things that you have to monkey around with, it gets overwhelming. But that's part of it. That's game making. Okay, here we go. Let's see. This is called Game Builder Garage, and it's made by Nintendo. Sam I Am 111 is right there with that. This game looks pretty cool, but I fear I wouldn't have enough time to dedicate to it, or I would get so sucked in I wouldn't do anything else, Doy Owen. Well, I think what the idea here is, you know, Nintendo's definitely veering into that dream space and the Roblox space. And I think, and they did a little bit of this with Super Mario Maker. You know, it's incumbent on the game companies to kind of educate its consumer base to create the next generation of potential game creators and to, you know, sort of pull back the curtain a little bit and let people understand some of the fundamentals here. And that's what this game is kind of doing in a very simplistic way. But the real reward, I think, from this is being able to download other people's creations. Now, the game from the beginning does not let you do that. You have to get past all of the lessons before you can start downloading everything. At least I haven't been able to find a way to download anything else yet. So I'm still, I'm sort of halfway through the interactive lessons at the beginning. Okay, so what am I trying to do here? Okay, let me go back to the game screen. So I have no control over anybody. So that means, oh, I do have. Why did he turn? What did I press? Oh, that's weird. What am I pressing where he's moving? Oh, he moves by a button. Okay. All right, so we have to fix that. Okay, so... Oh, and there's a teleport thing down there. Okay, so that's going to go down there. And it teleports where? Where does the apple teleport? Okay, let's go back here. And you can see that there is a knot here. Okay, so let's see what this is all about right here, this butt. I wish that the buttons, okay. So if I press the Y button, I move forward, and it also activates the box. And the box pushes the apple, but the apple falls into... What is this? This is the teleporter. Teleport object entrance, and where's the exit? Okay, so my person, let's see if I can change anything on my person. I don't think I can. Okay, so I do want the box to push this over. Or I want the Y button to push the box over and then push the apple over. And what are these things? These are just fancy objects. Okay. What is B? A, B. Okay. Okay. And what is this? Forward, backward, jump, action. So it's on the right button. If I go... Looks like you're having trouble. Okay, do you want me to exit the puzzle for a moment and review my guide? No. Yes, let's do it. Just know you can always check Alice's guide by pressing and pausing. Okay. Thank you, little whirly programming dot. Vic, don't you need him to stop or something based off the name of the level? I do, but I have to get the person and the apple, and the box pushes the apple off of the ledge. I think it's this not button here that I need to adjust here. So this means... Okay. Oh, the fancy object. Oh. Okay. Can I not activate the teleport? Okay. Input. Oh, okay, so if I... Right. So if I press the Y button, which is the only button I have... What is this? Won't do that. Okay. So if I press the Y button, why does the output of this not go to the teleport? What is this? Can I unattach these things? You guys are just going to have to hear me try to talk myself through this. It's complicated, right, Gerard? It is because I'm chatting and I'm not paying full attention to what I'm supposed to do, and I'm coming off of it like I played it 24 hours ago, and it, you leave the space and you come in and it's like, oh my god, what do I have to do again? There are a lot of objects though. Okay, so the output, I want it to. We want it to push the apple off. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. I want it to keep the character there. Okay, so let's see what I can do. So, so how do I stop him? Not those, and it doesn't, there's no teleport. What the heck? Okay, I'm going into Alice's guide. Yes. Okay. The contrarian, not on. Okay. Not. Okay. Explosion stop. Okay. All right. Okay. So, button's ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? Yes. Yes, we're all excited. The cat's out of the bag now. I am indeed responsible for the explosions on the game screen. Okay. What do we do for you, Batwing? Okay, well, let me guess. You want to learn how to stop the effects, am I right? Yes! I'm not on. None of this has nothing to do with me. Okay, no need to be shy, not on. See, this is all cute, but it adds a layer of confusion to, okay, what am I doing? Okay, so I'm sending the state of B to the not on's input port. Okay, then I flip it. This is going to get complicated if you butt in, not on, so shush for now. Any signal that okay is reversed. Okay. Alright. Return to puzzle. Let's just see if I can figure it out. It's node on, but also looks like nod on. Yes. Based off the word node. That's right, Mirrored. Has anybody got this? Have they been playing it? So this is my only button. It's just this, and I don't have the ability to create another button object. So this needs to go here, and let's see what happens if I... What is this? Oh, that's the X-plane. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so it is moving slowly. That won't work. Okay, so let's... Because it's going up a ramp. No, that won't work. I don't know. I don't even know what I just did. Okay. Alright. So that didn't do it. Let's see what this does. Oh, but I can't go back the other way. Oh, okay. Let's see. Alright, let's see what that does. I don't have to press the button to go. Okay, left or right. Okay. And what does this do? He jumps off the plane. Because these are 3D games as well. They're not 2D. It's on a 2D plane right now, but they're made with 3D assets. Okay, so that won't go there. That won't go there. So the knot has to go to the person, is that right? I don't know, man. Let's just see what happens if I do this. Ah! That's what I have to do. Okay. Got it. So I press the button to stop him from moving. Got it. Okay. That took a little bit of thinking. All right. So the fifth puzzle. And what's this one? So the meaning of and. Okay, so now I want to apply a command as well. So that was to remove a command. Now I want to apply a command. Okay, and so the game screen, same thing. I want the box to push the apple over. Okay. So that's the button. What button is it? That's the L button. Okay. Okay. No, so that has to... No. Okay. Do I have something? No. If pressed, left, right. No. Okay. Let's see. Okay, come on, what do you do here? So I can't drag that out of there. Okay, so... Big brain. From Mirrored. I don't know, what is that going to do? Oh, I have to press both of the buttons. Okay. Sometimes it's easier than you think it is going to be. Alright, so I cleared the puzzles in the checkpoint. Now let's go back to the lesson, and you guys can see button left press right equals move the box. Okay. Challenges help you learn, and bugs are just another step to helping you get better. Even complete failure can lead to huge improvements. If there's anything you're not sure of, just take a look at Alice's guide. Okie dokie, let's go. So the next thing is we are going to create a running game, and I'll show you. There's 4 more lessons. It tells you how long each of the lessons is going to be, and they're broken up into little separate chapters, basically. So let's jump into Risky Run. I'm just going to see if there's anything in Alice's guide. No, nothing about... Because you can back right out, and you can go to free programming. So I've made a few different games so far. I can't receive... This was my Alien Blaster game. I'll show you. This was one of the lessons. It's so cheesy. Alright, so I made this. I'm very proud of it. It's a side-scrolling superhero game. There it is. Just released this. Mirrored, have you been playing this? Of course, I used the Batman logo. It was so haphazardly drawn too. It's like made by a 5-year-old. That's about where I'm at. Okay, so no, we don't want that. We want to quit out. So we want to end it. Okay. All right. So let's go back to interactive lessons. Boom. I am the knight. A game of the year from Corbano. Okay, tracking the player with a camera. This is pretty important stuff. Let's learn this. Oh, are these different codes? Oh, this is a game that you made, Mirrored. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's do it. I'll punch it in. Quit. All right, so let's go back into free programming, and then I can receive from online, and I okay, here we go. We're gonna punch in Mirrored's code right now. G001 4VV. This is the code that completely takes the internet offline somehow, and we're gonna do that right now over my YouTube stream. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this game is that Mirrored made. Cool. Receive from online. Mirrored, so you've been playing this. Do I have to beat all the lessons before I can download stuff? Kill the fake Pongs. I assume that's what I had to do. So you're into the game for a good 6 hours before you can start downloading other people's stuff. Oh, you got more codes. Very cool. Okay. So the camera, right, left, or with the right thumb, and the movement is... Okay, so oh, don't fall off the thing. I'm an invert. So I'm screwed. I don't suppose you put invert controls in here, right? Actually, can I do that? I can probably just... I don't... Wow, Jesus. Okay, well, this will be good because we can see how complex the game is. Let's zoom right out. Look at that. Okay? Look at that action. Mirror, do you want to use the YouTube chat to explain your whole game philosophy here and all of these design ideas? Look at this. Stuff all over the place. So what I love about this is it's graph paper. It's how games are designed and have been designed forever, whether they're video games or pen and paper or whatever. It's really cool. And it's kind of one-to-one. It's very visual design as well, which is really cool. Like you draw these little boxes to represent objects, but they're in the place where they would be. Okay, so A to jump. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. All right, so shoot pong balls with what? Okay, I did it. Okay. And then I jump over here. How long did it take you to make this, Mirrored? Shoot all the boxes to win. And what do I shoot with? Oh, my X button. Okay. Cool, man. I like the glow that you created. Ooh, I wish I understood how to flip it to invert. Good sound effects. So every decision that's on here, the background, the sound effects, the music, that's all mirrored. Okay. You even put gravity on the shots so that they would taper down. That's really cool, man. All right. So I win. Kill the fake Pongs. Okay, so I made a couple of platforms with boxes on it. That's all good, man. You got to start there. The price is right for this game. It's $40, and then once you get past these interactive, I think it's $40 Canadian, $30 American. Vic, you have to download the super hot game that someone made in Game Builder Garage. It's awesome. They actually made it play just like the actual game, Nodding 56. Yeah, I haven't got that far yet. I'm still in the lessons. E3 happened last week, so I played this about as much as I could. But I'm still working through it, and I suspected that there was going to be some curiosity, so I said, let's jump online. Let's play it together. Vic, we're going to need a rating on this game out of 10. Oh, from Kill the Fake Pongs? I'm going to give that a good 6.5 out of 10. I think that was Mirrored's maybe first game that he published. So I know I know they've got lots of talent, and they're gonna provide a whole bunch of other cool games. Okay, here we go. It's an action game. You've got to overcome all sorts of obstacles to get to the goal. That's awesome, Delta Charlie. I'm so excited you're well on the way to mastering the art of programming. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, let's get down to some programming. Here we go. Okay, so I was yapping, so I don't really know what the hell I just watched. First, we'll need a movable person as our player character. Okay, let's call up a person node on. Right, okay. Okay, call up a person. So we want an object. We want a character, person. Boom. Okay, hi there, peeps. Great to be working with you again. Let's make our players small and stick them on the floor. Okay, so you select them, and then you shrink them and stick them on the floor. There you go. Will you please open the person node-on's settings? Okay, there you go. Open color. Okay. Light blue. Next, can you set the jump strength to 0.50? Where is it? Oh, it always confuses me because stuff will be pointing on the screen, but it's not where you want it to be. It's the little dot talking there. Now, in this game, our player will be moving to the right, okay? So please set the y-axis rotation to minus 90 degrees. So y-axis rotation, we are going to do this. Boop. Okay, and that's it for the settings. Next, we want to be able to move the player with the controller, so we need an input device. So stick node on. Boom. Okay, and then you want to move that over there. Okay, and then we go left, right. Boom. Simple as that. Now we'll need a button for B. Okay. So input. Go to button press. Go to B. This is good. This is showing you the very, very beginning stages of creating a game right here. Now connect the button node on to the person's node on jump port. Okay. Okay. Now look what you can do with the person. You can move left or right, and we can jump. Yes. Okay, so we have to go test that out. Okay, so there's my guy. Okay. Great. Now we can move it around. Let me get past this, and I'll download a few more of your games there, Mirrored. You know what that means. Time for more programming. Okay, what am I doing? First, let's call up our old friend, the game screen node on. Okay, so that is, what is that, middle? I forget what it is. Object. Game screen, that's it. Okay, game screen. So this is what we're going to see. This is the world, basically. Okay, darling, time for you to dazzle me with your radiant programming. Just let it flow naturally. Okay, so we want it to get to the blue size there. Okay, now we'll make it so the game screen follows the player around. How do you do that? So by connecting the game screen node on to the person. Okay, cool. Nifty. Okay, I haven't done that before. You're saying I get to do some full coverage on the player? My pleasure, darling. Okay. No matter where you go, my camera's going to stick to them like glue. Groovy. Okay, let's check that out. All right. Let's book it. Day was good. Did some editing. Shot some stuff, did some editing, but it was fun. It was fun working on that stuff. It always feels cathartic to kind of finish the discussion stuff around E3. And it was a weird E3 this year, but at least I got to hang with Foobs and Marissa. But then today I kind of wrapped it up. The games that I'm most excited with. Interesting to bracket that with Cyberpunk discussion because it's back from the grave. First up, call up the world node on so we can remove the floor we have now. Okay, so that's the world. Okay. Open up the world node on settings. Set the world shape to none. None. Boop. That's it. Now you'll need to call up a box object node on. Okay. Okay. Hey, bud, it's me. All right, now make the objects as big as the little blue box. Okay, now open the settings, and we want to use this object as a platform. So under properties, enable only visible and solid. Okay, so you take all this stuff out. All right. All right. So now I have a platform. Cool, and what happens if I jump off? Oh, shoot! Okay, I can restart. Okay, we did it, guys. Next up, we'll be adding a whole bunch of platforms. Okay, so here's a very important skill to have. Okay. Have I played the game undocked? No, I have not. I haven't. Good question, JBJ. Oh, I'm on a Mac and I use Premiere, and every time my computer crashes, like it did last night, I think, why the hell don't I use Final Cut? But I think that they're all kind of finicky. I've sure edited a lot of stuff with Premiere over the last year. All right, here we go. We're gonna go back because we've gotten a whole bunch of new games. I wanted to show that off. Okay, so G00 5JK. Okay. Three zeros? Yeah. 5JK. And then HHB. Here we go. All right. Oh, I loved Dreams, Chris. It's incredible. It's a Pac-Man simulator. It's incredibly complex, but the work that people are doing in Dreams is insane. It's mind-blowing. I want to go back, actually. I feel like this is the perfect versus to do this against Dreams. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, I don't want to see it. I want to play it. Okay, what am I doing? How many... Oh, can you chomp in 10 seconds? Okay, so let's play it again. Okay. Oh my god! I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Ugh. How did I do? That was crazy. It's like a... Oh my god, how did people get to 105? That's insane! Oh, okay, that's good. And probably doesn't look good that I'm tapping like that in the screen. Okay. Have you ever played Blastworks on the Wii, Vic? Ah, jeez, that sounds familiar. What did I get, 80? Okay. Raiders 7528, good to see you. Chris Edwards, yeah, Dreams is absolutely beautiful. Nobody wants to see me freaking out tapping below the screen. Okay, we're gonna keep moving on with Risky Run and learn some more things. Now my arm is all sore. Ugh, ouch! Don't hit. Ow! I hit that thing. Okay, all right, there you are. Here we go. Welcome to step 2 of Risky Run. Let's start by controlling the person with L and B. Okay, we are good. Step 2, we're gonna play some aliens as enemy characters. Do it! Do it to it! I bet you know where we're headed. That's right, to the program screen. Okay, here we go. Now call up the fancy objects. Alright. Let's get some, The round fancy object, okay. Alright, alien. There we are. Oh, I feel as if I'm about to be sucked into the deep vortex of a humongous eye and the glistening beauty of a non-carbon-based body. This is simply to die for. I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder anyway. Could you put the fancy object above the platform? Okay, here we go. Then open up the settings screen. Boop. Visible, solid, destructible, destructive. All of it. Okay. Visible, solid, not movable. Okay. Alright. Here we go. No, I haven't tried out the Easter egg challenge in Cyber Shadow. I haven't gone back to that. I want to. We want the alien to be facing the player. Okay, set the Y-axis, thanks for asking JBJ, to 90 degrees. Y-axis rotation, 90. Oops. Press the wrong button. Okay. Okay. So here's the copy and paste. Jump strength. We want the player to break when touched by an alien, so enable destructible under properties. Okay. Okay. Just like it's supposed to. Okay. Okay, automatic retry. Let's go back in there. Okay, here we go. Break object node. Object break node on. Okay, so that is. What is that? Is it here? There it is. State change. Okay. I can tell you about objects breaking till the cows come home. Now move the object break node on. There we go. Open its settings screen. Open up check what? And enable person. Okay. See how that little circle spinning around makes you automatically move to where the circle is? That's a weird UI choice. Okay. Only the person. Okay, so boop, boop, boop. There we go. So you want me to check when the player breaks, huh, honey? Okay, you just leave that to me. Okay, now you need to call up a timer node on. So that's, what is that? That's an object? Middle? Okay, timer. Okay. Do you have to call me up here for every lesson? It would be nice. It would just really help me if you could try to check my schedule beforehand and stick to it. Okay, right, anyway, let's give our timer node on a little nudge. Boop. So this helps you to kind of think about cleaning up the board as well, because you can just put these things anywhere. But then I think you also want to be able to go into your programming sheet or table and know where stuff is. Then you can connect the object break node on to the timer node on. Okay. This is a lot. This is a lot for a young person or a not young person that's never programmed anything. And last but not least, we'll call up the retry node on. Okay. So that is... Okay. I mean, if anything else, you know, Dreams and now this, you know, two games made by really, really smart game makers about making games in a massive, colossal effort to make making games as simple as possible and completely silly easy for people that can actually do this stuff. And it's hard as hell. It's still hard. There's so much data and information to kind of keep track of. And even in this basic format, you're still like, huh? How does that work? Well, I am. How does that work? Oh my god, okay. Okay, now connected to the timer node on. And just goes to show you how frackin' complex it is to make video games. Even games that we're not impressed with, you know? Okay, can you try bumping into an alien? Okay, right, so we're testing out the auto reloader. I mean, Roblox, it's hard to build a game in. My daughter and I sat down at the computer and you know, made a few zombies run across a field and stuff, but all of it is tricky. You really have to put some real effort and thought into this. Okay, could you try falling off the platform? I can do that. Dreams is more complex and it's beautiful. I have been told, though, that the games that you can surf around in here are also incredible. There's some really, really complex, beautiful work out there already. Step 2 is done. Okay. All right. I mean, it does a good job at telling you you're doing well. Okay. Loving the stream. Thank you, Gerard. Thanks for being here. Okay, yeah, when people complain about games like Guardians or something, I always say, you go make it yourself, right, Cyber1? I mean, that's also incumbent on the video game industry to not just say it's hard, but to explain why it's hard, you know? There is still way too much disconnect between how these things get made and the people that make them. We have a real understanding of how movies and television programs get made and edited and all that, so especially now everybody's on YouTube, but it is not the same with games. And yeah, everybody's a critic and everybody is, including me, you know, quick to say this sucks or that sucks or they're, you know, taking the shortcuts or they're cheap or they're screwing us. But then we know so little about how hard it is to actually make this stuff. Okay, and stay with me here. Well, could you try falling off the stage? I can do that. Yeah, nothing but an eternal plunge into a bottomless abyss. It's pretty dark for Nintendo. You just keep falling forever. I guess we could rethink this. Call our game Forever Fall instead. Nah, let's fix it so that you get a retry if you fall off the stage. Okay, to the program screen. Here we go! Vic, are you using a mouse? I know that this game supports a mouse. No, I'm using the controller. So I could plug in a mouse into my Switch? How the hell would I do that? Oh, if it was docked. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. It's not docked. I'm using the... I don't want to unplug it, but I'm using the stealth dock. So it's just plugged in like that. That's what I have for my streaming section. It's pretty cool. Okay, so we should make it so that falling from the stage also destroys the player. But how do we trigger something when the player falls off? By checking the player's location. Ah, so this is new. The location sensor node on. I haven't used one of these yet. Okay, so object sensors. Boop. Location. Okay, now on the location sensor node on. You do not want to drink beer. I'm not drinking beer. But I would never drink beer and play this game. Okay, now if you want... Okay, of course, just leave it to me. Let's put the location sensor over here. Okay. It's like learning a language, man. I guess that's what it is. Open up the location sensor node on settings screen. Okay, let's go to here. Disable visible under properties. Okay. Now close the screen. Next, we'll connect the location sensor node on to the person node on. Okay, here we go. Okay, now the location sensor node on is outputting the player's position. Next, we'll make it so that we can detect whether the player is above the level's floor or not. For that, we need the comparison node on. Call up the comparison node on. You'll want the less than type. Okay, so that's in middle. Okay. Less than type, okay? And, okay, so let's move you over here, okay? First, connect the location sensor's Y port to the input 1, okay? Now, the player's Y position or the height of the player's location, okay, alright. The height of the player location is lower than the stage. We'll need the constant node on, okay, so that's middle as well, I think, right? No, input. Constant. Okay. Constant node on, reporting for duty, and I'm feeling as unchangingly steadfast as ever. Oh, I skipped that. He can detect if the player is below the floor. Open the constant node on's setting screen. We'll set a number lower than the floor's position. Okay. Set it to -3. Okay, that's too far. There we go. Oh, you've got the text zone. Do you use the covert dock and the USB port on it? Can I just plug in a mouse? I don't think I've got a. I've got to use the Mac. I use this mouse, so it's the. I know that I like being able to side scroll on the thing. So I don't have a USB mouse handy. I've got one kicking around, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go dig it up. We're just playing with the stick. Gotta run. Don't get any ideas about abandoning us and becoming a game dev. We need you right here as you are. I think you can see how good of a game dev I'd be right here. And we'll move the constant node on. Okay, let's move it. Here we go. I'm good at analyzing this stuff and assessing it. Okay, here we go. Next, connect the constant node on to the comparison node on's input 2 port. Okay. What? I mean, that's like... What language are you speaking to me? Connect the constant node on to the comparison node on's input 2 port. It's like C-3PO is running this game. Okay. There we go. The comparison node on will detect this and send out a signal. The comparison node on will connect this and send out a signal. Never tell me the odds. With that, our program can determine when the player has fallen out of the level. Using this, we'll want to make it so that the player is destroyed when they fall off the platform. Destroy object node on. Okay, launch, destroy, attract. Okay, so that is in... Okay. Boop. Wow. Launch, destroy, object node on. Okay, here we go. Look at this. The board's getting messy now. Destroy object node on. Destroy object node on. By your command. Looks like somebody wants something broken. Don't worry, we've all been there. You just leave that to little old me. I live for this stuff. I'll destroy whatever you want, just the way you want. As you might have guessed, the destroy object node on destroys anything it's touching. Let's move it over a bit. Okay, here we go. Actually helps me to read all this stuff out loud. Getting Patapon vibes. Do you find any of the, this can correlate to the video editing process? A little bit, I guess. Yeah, there's a linearity to it, for sure. There's a, you know, piecing the parts together to make a whole. Okay, open the settings screen. Disable visible under properties. Okay, open up destroy what? What? What the hell? Where is destroy what? Oh, here. Okay. Here's where you can tell the destroy object what to destroy, and it's the person. And all of these go off. Okay, there we go. I'm getting you. Could you connect the destroy object node on to the person node on? Okay. Node ons. The destroy object node on and person node on are now linked. Beady, beady, beady. All right, so the player is constantly in contact with the destroy object node on. This'll be fun. To finish up, connect the comparison node on to the destroy object node on. These are words I never say out loud. I quit node on. Okay. Connect the comparison node on to the destroy object node on. Comparison node on. Where the heck is that? Are you covering up where? Oh, it's there. It's right here. Okay. Destroy object node on to destroy object node on. Okay. Great. This way the player will be destroyed whenever the comparison node on sends out an output signal. Buck Rogers, 1970s. Karen N! She's the winner! In other words, if the player were to suffer an unfortunate fall from the level... Beady, beady, beady. What's up, Buck? Is this a Conehead reference, Corbano? Nope. Karen was right. Buck Rogers. Wow. Anyway, let's see how that all looks on the game screen. Okay, here we go. All right. Arcade Chaos says they have confidence in me. Oops. Okay, it'll restart. Okay. Thanks for being here. Woo! Dead. All right. Will I review my own game afterwards? Damn right I will. Falling from the level destroys the player, and we get an automatic retry. Okay. All right, let's go to the program screen. You know what this means. We're done. Step 3. All right, here we go. You just have to pay attention. I think this is like this is like a good morning game. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little work-like, right? Like it takes effort to like lots of role-playing games and stuff. But there are certain games that are better suited for when you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning. You get up, you got your coffee, you sit down, you plunk down. I mean, there's some RPGs that are like that. This kind of has that kind of vibe to it. I'm at the end of my day. It's about 6 o'clock here, 6:50 in Vancouver, and I'm just like, what? It's it's hard for me to keep focused on all this. Plus, I'm yakking my face off. Try falling off the level now. I can do that. Falling off the level. Done. I'm so good at that. Okay, we made it so the player is destroyed when they fall off the stage. Yes, I did that. All right. We're getting into the gritty details this time. We're going to start filling our level with tricks and traps. Let's start with a seesaw to shake things up. Okay, let's head straight to the program screen. Let's do it! All right. Oh, I made myself some tacos. They were good. All right. First, we need to call up a sphere object node on to serve as a base for the seesaw. Damn right we do. Sphere object node on coming up. Simple object sphere. There it is. All right.
Yo, want me to function as a nice sturdy base?
All right. Place the object node on over here. Kaboof. And enter the settings screen. Only visible. All right. We did it. Call up a box object node on. Box object node on. I guess I'll be rocking up and down. Sounds like fun. All right, here we go. Boop. Okay, come on. A mouse would have been smart. Okay. I'm going to try playing with the mouse, guys, next time. Okay, here we go. My Scott C. Jones whack-a-mole game, that would be hilarious. Stardew Valley is a good example for a good morning game. Yeah, there you go, Carbano. You guys know what I mean, right? Open the settings screen. Okay, properties, enable visible, solid, and movable. Visible, solid, movable, and deselect those, okay. Open color. It's very important that we get the color right. We want a yellow. Okay. All right, now open up connection point. Where is that? Down here. What? Oh, connection type, connection point. Okay. Set both the connection point to center. Okay. Boop, boop. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, all right. Connect the box object node to the sphere. Okay. All right. Oh, right here. That's it. Oh, thank you, Kyle Kellogg. Oops. Now I know I have to remember how to play games. Okay, here we go. Up on the level. Oh, that's weird. I mean, it doesn't really look like a seesaw. It doesn't move. I know some things about seesaws, and I'm pretty sure that's just wrong. Very weird. Okay, let's turn this mock seesaw into a rock seesaw. Okay, but how do we do that? By using a special connection. It's actually not that complicated. Go to Objects Connections, Hinge Connectors, Z Hinge to call up the Hinge Connector node on. Hinge Connector node on. Oh my god. Hinge Connector node on. All right. Here it is. Okay. What do I want? I want the Z Hinge. Z Hinge Connector node on. Okay. Hey guys. Look at that. All right, let's get some things moving. Okay. So I was born to move. Okay, so what? Let's remove the connection between the box object node on and the sphere object node on. Okay, it's gone. Now, insert the hinge. Okay, move that over there. Okay. All right. Connect the box object node onto. Okay, I was about to do that. What? Oh, what? There it is. Okay. Come on. Ah. What are you doing? Oh, it's this one. Right, okay. Next, connect the hinge, because it's shaped like a box, but it's not. It's a... All right, connect the hinge connector node on to the sphere object node on. I could have done something with the... If they're going to call them these weird node-ons, they could have, like, done something with the text on the thing so you could read it all. Okay, here we go. I'll get that box spinning. Watch me. All right. This might be a bad time to mention my motion sickness. All right. I like the sense of humor, man. That's all Nintendo Treehouse. Okay, just like before, try hopping onto the seesaw. Here we go. Boop. Boop. Whoa. A for effort. Did you just grab this, Kyle? I think you're going to love it. All right, let's see what we can do about that. Here we go. Sure thing. One seesaw coming up. Here we go. All you got to do is mess around with my range setting. Okay, so let's get into this. Open up the hinge connector node on settings screen. Okay, there we go. Okay. We can adjust the range of angles it'll spin through. Okay, so we want it to go left slider to 45 degrees. Minus 45. Okay. You can punch it in, which sometimes is a little bit easier than using the controller. Okay, and then this one is 45. Okay. All right. Let's see if it works. Okay. Arcade chaos. Hoping that other people do. I don't know. Have you guys seen many people on YouTube monkeying around with this thing? It's pretty cool. I mean, it is. Like, it feels good to complete these lessons. And there you have it. Step 4 is done. We're talking about game making, Vic. Have you ever seen James Rolfe play his daughter's Mario Maker stages? No, I haven't. But my daughter makes stages for me all the time, and she's ruthless. She's awesome. My 13-year-old is playing this game. He loves it. Kids learn way too fast. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I've put this onto my kid's Switch, and she has played it. But she loves the social aspect of Roblox, and that's what she's playing right now with her buds. I bought a digital and a physical copy, digital for me and physical for when my friends and I get together and we want to play. I've seen so many people playing at Tech Zone. That's awesome. Yeah, Nintendo, they're a pretty savvy company. Okay, here we go. It's step 5 of Risky Run. Let's go. All right. All right. We know we made a yellow seesaw. We got it. We got it. Let's go. We did it. Go through the stage and... Oh, jump on it. Okay. There we go. We're there. That's right. We used the hinge connector node on to create... That's what my Halloween costume's going to be. I'm going to walk down the street and I'm going to explain to everybody that I'm a hinge connector node on from Game Builder Garage. Hello, who are you? Oh, I'm the hinge connector node on. What? Yeah, I'm the hinge connector node on. Just run away. Okay, now we're going to learn how to create a pushable box. Okay, say it with me now. To the program screen. Hinge connector node on. Let's start off by making a platform. Call up the box object node on. All right, simple objects. I don't know if these words are meant to be said out loud. I keep saying them. I've said node on 50 million times. Like some words, you just don't say them out loud. You just read them. But when you're a streamer, you gotta say it all out loud. Hinge connector node on. Open the settings screen. Boop. Under properties, enable visible and solid. Yeah. Okay. All right, we are done. Next up, we want another box object node on to play the part of the pushable box. Damn right we do. Okay, so object. All right, here we go. Let's put this one above the platform. Boink. And now we'll do a little settings adjustment. Okay. Visible, solid, movable. Okay. And the color, it's important, guys. Light blue. All right, we're going to see this box. Here we go. Boink, boink. Woo. Got it. Try pushing the box. It's a weird way to push. Let's just go for it. Okay. And there it goes. Well, I mean, of course it fell off. But actually, believe it or not, we want a box that doesn't fall when you push it off the platform. Okay, so we're going to put on the magnet lock to the platform node on. We'll need something extra so we can both push it and make sure it doesn't fall off the platform. So we need a special connector. Here we go. Slide connector node on. That is... What? Where are those? Slide connector. Free slide connector. X slide connector. There'll be a test after this, everyone. You'll all have to correctly identify all of the node-ons. Slide connector node-on. My name is Slide Connector node-on. I feel like I'm going insane. The objects it's connected to will move along one axis. That's right. Just give me the order, Batwing. No arguments here. Let's just give it a try. Oh my god. So the box, could you connect the upper object node-on to the slide connector node-on? Oh, what the hell? I don't know if I can read the word node-on anymore. Upper object node-on to the slide connector. Okay. All right. Now connect the slide connector node-on to the lower object node-on. Oh, man. Okay. What I do is on the x-axis. Only left or right. Watch how awesome I am. Thanks for being here, JBJ. All right, let's get to the box and give it a little shove. Try other people's corrections in here. They're amazing. I was looking at Game Explain with the other people playing people's levels. Yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, people are inventive and so talented. Okay, here we go. I bought a digital... Okay, very cool. Okay, that was fun. Although, it'd be a little hard to use if it just flies off into the sunset, so let's do some adjusting. Okay, here we go. Let's open up the slide connector node on settings screen. Okay, here we go. 0 to 3. Okay. All right. Thank you, Batwing. All right. So what happens? So it goes... It stopped midway. Okay. That should make it a bit easier to use. Okay. Back to the program screen. Okay. I thought for sure that Batwing would delete me. Okay, let's make the next platform. I wonder if there are schools that are gonna go nuts for this. Okay, now copy that platform. Okay. Push the box so that you can see. Oop, that was not on the right button. Mm-hmm. Okay. This is like a game. All right. It's very game-like. Okay. Step 5. Gliding around. Okay. Okay. Program screen, here we go. teleport. Okay. ID to H. Teleport ID to H. Okay, why is that? Teleport what? Person only. Okay. Oops. At the stairway. Okay. All right, here we go. O seeker, though the way ahead is unknown to thee, thou must enter without hesitation. Okay. There we go. H. Okay, so I'm right here. Zip straight to the stairway. Okay. Nodon Paki. The more you watch, the more you want to start to learn how to play, right? Gerard Mounier? Absolutely. Okay. Hope I said your name correctly. Yeah, it's a little bit like Navi, isn't it? Shadow Mist. Okay, now to the main event, making a moving platform. Here we go. I'm going to be streaming for about another 20 minutes. Okay, so, but before that, please call up a sphere object. So simple, sphere. Boink. Okay, next move the sphere. Okay. Now open the settings screen for the sphere object nodon. Okay. Under properties, enable visible only. Okay. There we go. Next, we're going to call up a box object nodon to act as the platform. Let's do it. Oh, I do it. It's no one but me. Okay, so, box. Here we go. It's all good. Guess I'll be moving you around a bit. No problem. All right. I love that they're like construction workers. Okay, get over here. There you go. Now you can open its settings screen. Visible, solid, movable, destructible, destructive. It's off. And color, let's go to lime green. And the connection point settings is, where the heck is that? Right there. To center. Booyah! Okay. Now we want to call up the Y slide connector nodon. All right. So that is connection slide Y. Okay, what a pleasure it is to be of use to you again, Batwing. I'll tell you, no matter what happens, I'll follow you until the end. All right. This time I'm a Y slide, so I'll move whatever I'm connected to up and down. Okay, let's put our little slider over there. Connect to the box object nodon. Doink. And the sphere. Okay, we are good. All right. Whoa. That just fell. All right. Let's work some magic and make this platform move up and down. Okay, here we go. If you do that, I'll slide the box based on the value that I receive. Call up the constant. All right, so that's input constant. Okay, connect to the slide connector. Now the slide connector nodon is receiving an input of 1. The platform doesn't fall. Okay. Its position is fixed relative to the ball. So that's how that works. When we input a value to the slide connector nodon, it slides an object based on the size of the value. Okay. Could you delete the connection between the constant nodon? Okay. Great. Instead, we'll connect some kind of node-on that outputs a changing value. The counter node-on. Go ahead. Okay, so that's a middle. That's a... Isn't it? Counter, timer, bullseye, calculate, angle, comparison, counter. There it is. Okay, I will count out some numbers and send those numbers as an output. Thanks. All right, please connect the constant node-on to the counter node-on's count up port. All right, here we go. Constant count up. This way, the counter node-on will count out numbers continuously. Now we need to have a look at the counter node-on settings. Okay. Switch mode to bounce. Wow. I mean, to know what each one of these different node-ons is going to do, you have got to pay attention! All right, then under count range, select the left slider to -3. All right, 3. We are good. All right, now we are rocking. Okay, now connect to the slide connector. There it is. Okay. How will this affect the movement? Good question. Let's head to the game screen and find out. Whoa! Oh my God. All right. That's flipping out. Okay. Yeah. Alright. If the speed keeps increasing like that, platform is way too fast. Looks like we'll have to fiddle with the constant node-on settings a little. Alright. Let's do that. So let's go to 0.03. Boom. Alright, we solved it. I don't know how we did it, but we solved it. We did it, everybody. We put 0.03 in there. There we go. Bow. All right. Let's get in there. Doosh. All right. We're doing it. This is a game that makes games. It's called the Game Builder's Garage, Peter Kokosar. All right. Lastly, we don't want to see that white sphere in the middle. No, we don't. Get rid of it. So that is this. And we take that out. It is gone. Here we go. There we are. Not a white sphere in sight. So this is weird, Jeeves. Now we're using the platform to climb up, so we'll need a new platform to climb up too. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Progress. Copy this platform. Got you. Ooh, we're gonna make a nice big one right there. Right there. Not nice and big. Too big. Too big. Back it up. There it is. Alright, give it a try. Nintendo made this, Peter. Okay, here we go. Whoosh! Now we're on the new platform. Similar, Jeeves. But this is definitely more Nintendo than Media Molecule. Looks like our level is filling out little by little. Okay, hop over to the program screen. What both Dreams and Game Builder Garage completely accentuate and underline is that it's incredibly hard to make a video game. It's very hard. Even to make a simple game, hard. Okay, but maybe not now because that's the end of step 6. Woohoo! All right. We're getting there. It takes time. Alright, making a moving platform. It's Dreams but smaller, Mirrored says. Welcome to step 7 of Risky Run. Alright, here we go. Teach me. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Oh, we die. What do we do? What do we do? Let's keep it up. Add some more items. Defeat aliens by punching them. Ready. Let's go. Go, go, go. First, we make things easy on ourselves and adjust our teleport. All right. So we just take this, stick that up there. Boom. Right? All right. So we know we're going to be right up there now. All right. We are good. Teleport worked. Fantastic. All right, now what? Do you think the area is maybe a little simple? Yeah? Let's add a layer to it. All right. I'll copy that. Here we go. Okay, adjust the size. All right. Okay, now call up an alien fancy object node on in the round fancy objects lists. Okay. Ooh. Put the fancy object above the platform. Okay, and open the settings screen. Under properties, enable visible, solid, destructive, and just but not movable. Okay. Access to 90. Okay, now copy. Copy. Whoa. So many blinking things. Okay. Great. So many aliens! And there's an almost painful beauty to the rhythm you've placed them. You are clearly a genius with amazing tastes. Alright, let's get a good look at these amazing aliens then. Woo. How would you get past that? Can you do a jump into... No. Oh, alright. But there's no way for us to deal with these aliens right now. An item that lets us punch! That's what we need. We need a punch item. Okay, let's place an apple. This will be our first item. Apple fancy object. Okay, here we go. Apple. And open its settings screen. Okay. Set visible, solid, and destructible. Alright. Okay. Now, could you open the person setting? Okay. Jump strength. Oh, no. Enable destructive under properties. Okay. Okay. Why is that? Alright. Perfect, I got it. But of course, it's not like the player can punch just because they grabbed an apple. So here's the main event. We'll make it so grabbing the apple lets us throw punches. Okay. So we'll be having the player grab the apple here, the apple being destroyed. In other words, if we know when the apple has been destroyed, then we can determine if it's been grabbed. So there's a node on we can use that I think you're familiar with. Object break node on. Yes! Yeah, a little bit later. I edited the rundown, put that up today, and then I wanted to check this game out with you guys. Okay, could you call up the object break node on? That is what? That's input. State change, object break. Okay. Let's place that up here. Then let's take a look at the settings screen. Open up check what? Apple only. Why aren't they in alphabetical order? Okay. Do you know when the apple breaks? So, do you know when the apple breaks, do you, sugar? Alright, here we go. I can only tell you the moment it breaks, right? Imagine if they put Genshin Impact into Smash. Wow, that'd be crazy. Okay, once you finish building your game, you can upload it to Game Builder Garage. That's right, Kyle. Alright, here we go. Node-on's got a point. Object break node-on only outputs a signal at the moment the apple breaks. But right now what we need is something that continuously sends a signal after the apple breaks. Remember, the apple is broken and continuously send a signal. That is, we need a flag node-on. Okay, so that is middle, flag, flag. This is new. It's asleep. Doesn't like broccoli. Well, Rip Van Winkle, here's the sleep, but when it receives an input signal, it wakes up, so it's switched on. Now I need you to plop that up there. Okay. Okay, once the flag node on gets the signal from the object, it'll switch on. it'll send an output signal the whole time it's switched on. In other words, once the apple breaks, a signal will be sent out constantly. Now we can work on using the flag node on to make the player throw some punches. Kapow. What we want to do next is make a connection to the person node on's action port. But since the person node on is far away, that might not work out. But there's a way around this. We can use a special node on that lets us make long connections. Okay, the wormhole entrance node on. There it is. There's my favorite node on so far. Wormhole entrance node on. Okay, middle. What the frack? Program layout. Okay. Wormhole entrance. Okay. This is entrance A. I repeat, this is entrance A. Come in. Okay. Okay, we'll transmit. Okay, here we go. This wormhole entrance node on is a little hole in space that lets us connect to far off places. Set the wormhole entrance down next to the flag. There we go. Add a connection between the two. Okay. Now we're ready to warp the connection from the flag node on. And we need to place the connection to reappear, so we need the exit node on. Okay, that's middle. Exit. Okay. Okay. Node on, brode on. Okay, transmit the signal once target returns from the beyond over. Matthew Winstone, we are making EPN, the review, the game. I give this game, made by EPN, a 10 out of 10. Okay, we've got the signal going to the wormhole entrance node on. Okay, and now the signal will come out of this wormhole exit. I think maybe that was Nintendo's. Like, you critics think you're so good, right? You got critique our work. Go ahead and make something. Then you'll see how hard it is. So you can recall, we want to make the player throw punches once the apple is broken. First, we'll make it so that you can punch with Y. Could you call up a button node on? Yes, we can. Button press Y. All right. Yo! There's only one way to punch, and that's as fast as you can forever. Blammo! Okay. Sharp as ever. Move you to there. All right. Now open up the button node on settings. Change the output timing on press. Whoa. On press. Okay. Okay. Now we don't want the player to punch just any old time, so we need to punch with Y once they've picked up an apple. That means we're going to need the AND node on. That is in... what the hell? That's in middle? I don't remember. Logic and... okay. Okay. If those two are ready, I'll send off the signal. Got it? Okay, here we go. Then connect the wormhole's exit node on to the AND node on's input 1 and port. Okay. Next, connect the button node on to the input 2 port. Okay. And then... okay. Now we go to the person. Is that right? No. Yes, I did it. Okay. And a person node on settings. Okay. What the hell? Now open up action. Okay, where's action? I don't see action. Now open action. Where the hell is action? Where is it? Christopher Ebby, thank you so much for the super chat. Where's action? Other. Action. Oh, right there. Here we can determine what action will be taken when the person node on's action port receives a signal. I like your little sticker there too, my friend. That's fantastic. Thank you. Okay, when the person node on's action... okay, when the person node on's action port will receive... okay, here we can determine what action... okay, so punch. Punch. Okay. Woohoo, that was a lot of work. Let's see. So I have this, and now I can punch. But it didn't work. Oh, because it's not destructive. Okay, what's happening? It's not working, guys. Oh. So try without. No. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, now we need the apple. So I know I said we can punch now that we have the apple, but with a punch like that, we're never going to get through all those aliens. Time to boost our punching power with a little bit of programming. Okay, here we go. The punch has to be strong enough to smash those aliens. So we're going to need the help of a nodon that destroys things. The destroy object nodon. What is that? That is destroy object nodon. All right, cool. Oh, thanks, Peter. You rock, man. Did you need something, darling? All right, you want something destroyed again? Yes, we do. Let's make the nodon a little smaller, shall we? Okay. All right. Now you can't read that at all. I mean, I don't understand why they want to collapse all the text like that. Now, let's take a look at the settings screen. Okay, go to Properties and disable Visible. Now, open up Destroy What, and we want Alien only. Okay. You were trying for a penny. You're awesome. Okay, and now open the connection point. Okay, connection point is here. And to do a punch that breaks objects, we need to connect the destroy object to the front of the player. Set to X minus. And target connection to Z minus. Is that right? That seems wrong. Okay. Alright, now the destroy. Okay, let's change it so the destroy object nodon destroys it only when we throw a punch. Okay. Wow, that is complicated. Okay. It's working. We did it. Woohoo! Is the person playing the game going to know that when they pick up an apple, they'll be able to punch enemies? So let's do something that lets the player know that they can punch by picking up apples. So, how do we communicate that? Text object nodon. Well, that is a, what is that? That is game screen, launched, connections, sensors, special objects, text object, okay. The everyday magical power of words. That's a cheap way out, in terms of UI to put a bunch of text up on the screen. Even a single word can be all it takes, okay. Let's, that was profound. Okay, so we want to go up here. And then we're going to have this big text block in the top of our screen. Okay, so here we go. Go to Properties and make visible. Okay. To point 2, set under Z size. What? Here. Set Z under size. What? Oh, here. Okay. Point 10. Okay. We'll make the text object nodon write a little message to the player. Press Y to punch. Okay, edit. Okay. Press Y to punch. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Thank you so much, Kill Ride Master J. Thanks for being here. I always love it when people discover that I'm still doing what I've been doing forever and happen along the channel like this. Welcome. We have incredible people that watch our content. And you have joined a cool club to be here. Thank you. Can you call up the teleport object entrance nodon? Right? Teleport object entrance nodon. Teleport object entrance nodon. Okay. Words have considerable power, the power to influence the world around us. Now, you can stack this guy on top of the text object node on. Okay. First time I've stacked a node on another node on. Now I need you to connect the object break node on to the teleport object entrance node on. Wow. I'm going to need to take an aspirin after this. Okay. Object break node on. Okay. What the heck? Oh, I can just connect them. I don't need to call anything up. Oh, dude. Zro Beast. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Thank you. Okay, so teleport entrance. Thank you for your message, and thank you for the super chat. You are very kind. Thank you. Now I need you to connect the object break node on to the teleport. Okay. Object break. Okay, here we go. I got this. I got my node on straight. Now call up a teleport object exit node on. Guys. Teleport object exit node on. All right. One does not simply dismiss the power of words. Okay, place this one above the platform. All right, and open its settings screen. Properties and disable visible. Okay. And then Z position to point. How would you know this? How would you know this? I guess if you make enough of these, you're going to know how to set everything. Okay. Pick up the apple. Press Y to punch. Okay. It's a pretty bland screen. Bonk! Okay. And there's our message. All right. We did it, guys. The way the player knows that they can throw punches. It's perfect. Bonk. Ouch! Okay. All right, I did it. Okay, let's head back to the program screen. And now it's time for me to say, Step 7 is done! Woohoo! Do Tommy and I still chat? Yeah, we chat all the time. Absolutely, Gerard. I just knew you could hang in there until the end, Batwing. Yep, but this was complex node-ons. Look at how many node-ons I got going. I'm actually going to call it right there because I need to do some reading with my kiddo and get a couple things done before her bedtime. So, but I wanted to show this game to you guys and do a little chatting. And it was very cool. You guys are super kind. Thank you so much. It was very cool of you to join us. If you are brand new to the channel, because I happen to be streaming at the time that you were on the YouTubes, please check out some of the other content. And if you dig our stuff, hit that subscribe button, okay? And come back. I go live with content often. In fact, tomorrow I'll be live streaming a rundown, and we are going to play something else tomorrow as well. So we'd love to have you back for that. I think we're going to be going around 3 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. We will see you very soon. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much for your very kind super chats tonight. Thank you for becoming an EPN member. We'll see you tomorrow, and until then, play forever.